Okay, step one into creating a new movie via iMovie. We're going to go over here to the side. We're going to click iMovie Library, and we're going to go to year 2015. I'm going to two-finger click. I'm going to create a new event. I'll name this event Video Editing. I'll click away, click back. As you can see, I have a new event created now. Now I'll go up to New, right here, Movie. There's a variety of themes you can choose. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose no theme. I'm going to go down here, click create. I'm going to name the movie tutorial. I'm going to click OK, and we have a new event. Now you're ready to import media into your storyline. Okay, so now that we have a new event created, we want to import media into our new event to create our movie. So I'm going to click here, import media. It will take me to a database of all of your files on your computer. You can go to desktop, you can go to your camera for your webcam to get that built in. I'm going to go back to my desktop right here, and I have all these new clips: board face, celly, full clip, garbage, picking up ball. I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm going to go down here into the corner and click import, select it. And now, as you can see, those new files are now imported into my new event, ready to be imported into the storyline. Okay, step number 3 is I'm going to take my files that I just imported into my new event, and I'm going to import them into my storyline. This is your storyline right here. This is where you're going to do all of your editing, and you're going to place your clips for final assembly. So I'm just going to double click the event. The whole event is outlined in yellow. That means the whole clip is selected. I'm going to drag that clip down into my storyboard, and now you can see that that clip right there is ready to be edited. I'm going to go ahead off camera and import the rest of my files. Okay, so I've gone and imported the rest of my files into my storyboard. I'm now going to show you how to edit individual clips, not necessarily size or anything like that, just color, sound, and more intricate effects. So if I go down here and I double click my clip again, as you can see up here there's a little preview screen of what's going on. And as I go above here, there's a bunch of different menus. I have color, I have a crop, I have to stabilize shaky videos, volume control, reduce background noise, color cropping, video effect. So there's a lot of things that I can do here in terms of editing. So for example, I'm going to double click. I got this clip selected. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to click this thing here. It looks like a bunch of sound waves. And of course I don't want any background noise in my video for this clip in particular. So I am going to go ahead and reduce background noise, and I'm going to keep it at 50%. So now if I play my file, as you can see, there's no music, there's no sounds from the background. So I am ready to now trim and split my clip for further editing. Okay, so step number 5, I have all of my clips into my storyboard, and I'll show you my storyboard. I have a complete clip of a full sequence of events, one complete sequence, and then I have different clips, shorter clips from the same sequence, obviously recorded differently, but just to give a different perspective on the event. So if I leave all of these like this, obviously it's not going to make too much sense. So I'm going to go ahead and split and trim some of my clips here and move some clips in to make a more complete story. So I'm going to go back to the beginning here, and I'm going to click spacebar. Spacebar is just going to play my video, and as I said again, up here is a little preview screen, so it's just an easier way to keep track. So I'll go back to the beginning again, and I'll click spacebar. And as you can see, the girl in the video, she's just getting ready to put her head back to have that frustrated boredom look. And I do have a closer clip, as you can see down here, of that frustrated boredom look. So I want to implant that into this, right behind this, to give it more of a complete and realistic movie effect. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to click spacebar, wait for her head to go back. Her head's just gone back a little too far, actually. I'll try that again. Right there. Now I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to two-finger click on my thing, and you can see here split clip. Now I'm going to split the clip. And what that's done is that that has split the initial clip section that I want just to import this. So I'm going to go over to my other clip that I want to bring. I'm going to double click. I'm going to drag it over to the where I just split those other two clips. And now I will show you. So she's right there. Just put her head, so it's not quite right. It doesn't make quite enough sense. So I'll try to make it a little more accurate here. So there you go. Okay, I'm going to split that again. Let's see how it looks now. There you go. So it's got a more of an effect of it's one complete sequence, even though I do change the camera angles. Turn it up a little more. Okay, so as you see what I did there, I didn't actually split the clip, but I did go to the edge of the clip, and you can see my cursor right there. There's an arrow on each side, and all that's going to do, I can drag and delete some of the clip manually as opposed to just splitting it. So that's just another option if you don't want to, if you can't maybe pinpoint it perfectly. Okay, so that's step 5. I'm going to go ahead and edit my other clips here, and then I'm going to show you guys some more effects. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to, I've showed you how to edit the audio via these tabs up here, obviously, but I'm going to show you how to completely detach the audio, just in case if you ever wanted to remove it from the clip and still use it in your movie or whatever like that, for whatever reasons you may want to do that. But anyways, I have a clip here that does have volume and it needs to be removed. So I've gone ahead and trimmed my clips just like I've showed you in the previous step, and now my whole movie is pretty much done except for this, a couple things I got to tweak here. So this, as you can see, if I play this right here, there is some volume to this clip. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to click my clip, I'm going to two-finger click, and you can see right here, detach audio is an option. I'm going to detach the audio. Now, see this green bar right here? This represents the audio to the clip. So I don't want any audio to this clip. So I can either double click it and I can either just delete it, or, for example, if you want to use it at another section in your movie, you can simply drag this audio to either section that you want to add it to for your final product. So that's one way, a different way to do it than just going up here. And you, as I said, you can reduce the background noise and lower the volume of other clips. But this is a way to completely detach the audio if you ever wanted to do something like that.
I'm going to show you how to do steps 7 and 8 in the video editing process. So I'm going to show you how to do title and end credits. So first off, we just learned how to completely remove the audio. So now onto the title. So if you look down here in your left-hand corner, you can see transitions, titles, maps and rounds, iTunes. So first, I'm just going to show you some basic transitions. So if you click on that, you'll see cross dissolve, cross blur, fade to black. Now these are all transitions you can implement into your video. So if I want to do fade to black, I click on it, it'll be highlighted in yellow. I'll then drag this down to the middle of the two shots, and that will bring me a transition. So if I hit spacebar there, you can just see how it momentarily faded to black. So for this video, we're not going to implement that, so I'm going to just highlight that in yellow and delete that. So now on to titles. If I click on titles, you'll see here a list of the types of titles. So it's standard, standard lower third, expand, expand lower third, and these are just a bunch of options here. So for this video, we're going to do standard title. So if you click on it, it'll be highlighted in yellow again. You drag it down, you drag it in front of your video, and then you drop it. So then if you click on the title, you'll see up here in the right hand top corner, you'll have a spot to edit the video. So click on that, and I can now edit my title. So we'll call this instructional video and tutorial. So down here we will just put our names, Ralph and Matthew Bowen. Okay, so now I'll just show you what that looks like. So if I hit play, it comes up on the screen. our titles. So I'm going to pause that. So now the last thing we have to implement in our video is our end credits. So up here in the search bar, in the titles, in the above your screen, you'll see the search bar. You can just search credits, and your option here is scrolling credits. So it's the same process. You click on it, it's highlighted in yellow, and you drag it down to the end of the video. And if you double click on it, you can now edit. If you double click on it, you can now edit your end credits. So we'll just call this, we'll just say thank you for watching. So these here are for all your end credits. Now for the purpose of this video, we only have 2 people editing. So we will put on our names, and then the rest of it you can just delete. So just highlight it and hit delete, highlight it and hit delete, and then we will delete the description as well. So that is it for your end credits and your titles. Okay, so you just learned how to do the title and end credits. Now we're just going to do a final screening of the video before we export it and upload it. So this is important because as you're doing your video, you're doing it in individual steps, and you want to see how everything pieces together, and you want to see whether or not it flows. So if you look here in your on your right hand side, you'll see the 2 arrows here. So if you click on that, that makes your video full screen. So I'm just going to pause that and drag it back to the beginning, and then I'm going to hit space, and this will play through the whole video here. Now, obviously, we've done all our video editing. We've trimmed and split all our clips, and this is our final copy. And we're going to decide whether or not this is ready to be exported or uploaded. And that's our video. So this is your last and final step to your video editing process. This is exporting and uploading the media. So this step will be done after you've finalized all your video editing process. All you do is up in the right hand corner, you click share. And so for the purpose of this video, we'll share this to YouTube. And you simply click on that, and it'll give you a description, what type of tags, the size of your video, the category, and the privacy. So for this video, this is connected to Matthew's email, and if you were to upload this to YouTube, you would just click next, and it would upload it to YouTube.